We inform, we advance, we strengthen our knowledge. Greetings to everyone. Welcome to our next video. I am Ramasene. Please feel free because today we are going to talk about the 6th July man Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi General will be giving his last general position in regard to the allegations he made this week on Wednesday, which is the 18th. But that did not happen before there are serious allegations against him made by a border policeman who put him directly on a torture in a place on a farm where the men alleged Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi were directly involved on a torture that happened to him. And also stick around in order for us to hear how Mr. Mlodlwa corroborate the statement said by Cat Matlala when he was at ad hoc committee on the involvement of Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi of trying to bribe this Mr. Mlodlwa out. Please watch the next videos and then hear how do we analyze the particular information and see if Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi at last is maybe a clean person or an angel as we might some see him to be, or he is just as another faction of those that are involved in the ulterior motive.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the media. I'm Samngeliso Honest Mlodlwa, member of the South African Police Service with 20 years experience in the service. The committee and the country will be shocked at the horrific events that unfold here. I can perfectly understand why this would have been a possible trigger for the events on July 6, 2025, for the press conference called by Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi.
Mr. Mlodlwa, if you could just maybe take it from the top. What is your current employment?
I don't know.
This particular matter, it's a court case that recently the man called Mr. Mlodlwa opened a case after the case that was against him and Mr. Nagi, who is allegedly his business partner, was taken out of the role as a result of him have been accused, among others, by General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi of being involved on kidnapping of a certain Indian man. And then him, Mlodlwa and Mr. Nagi were accused of kidnapping a man. Now, after the state has found that there is no case against the two, and then the case was taken out of the roll. And then the two men decided to open up a case against them being arrested on the matter. This is where allegedly Cat Matlala said General Mkhwanazi met him, as the matter is a little bit confusing, met him, and then Brown Mokgotsi also came up back to say, yes, Cat Matlala met Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. But the question there was, why on his original statement or any other time, including the July 6, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has never mentioned that he ever had any communication or any meeting with Cat Matlala. Now, the man, Mr. Mlodlwa, come and make the same claim as Cat Matlala because Mlodva claimed he is supposed to withdraw the case. And the activities that happened surrounding the case, among others, is that the police that went and raided his house did not have the search warrant. And also, the same police went and confiscated a CCTV footage from the nearby Indian businessman, and then they have never submitted that at the police as evidence of what happens. And then on the very same day, Mr. Mlodva's house was burned, and then there is allegations that it was burned by the community because they don't want a person who got involved himself into kidnapping of the other people. Fast forward, then Mr. Mlodva is blamed by the border police of being and have been illegally in Mozambique. But he said, if you cannot be in Mozambique and use your bank cards or withdraw the money when you are illegal in the country, he's got evidence that he was legal in the country and he was not arrested as it was claimed that he was arrested at Komatipoort, of which stress the fact that possibly some other police people are also involved in a scam to try and arrest and defend other police against Mr. Mlodva. Now, as it stands, we have a situation whereby now General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi will have to answer to those because they put him exactly at the farm where the torture took place. And then as a result, because the case has been thrown out of the court, it seems like Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi had a lot to answer to. Now, one of the biggest questions that we got to ask ourselves is, as we have seen all along that most of the time we've seen the police and the IPID, all the police foundation structure, the SIU, the crime intelligence, blaming each other and opening cases against each other, as like you can see with Abu Mr. Chetty and the likes. Can we come up and say, actually, these policemen, are they anyone that are innocent, or is just that a game of each faction fighting the other, and then it's a matter of which faction is winning? What are we expecting from Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi when he comes in front of the ad hoc committee on Wednesday, the 18th? Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Thanks for spending your time.